Good morning, TikTok. Good morning, YouTube. I'm coming to y'all before I go to church. Yeah, my little grandson. Thank y'all for the thoughts and prayers. He's feeling a little better, but he's still not all the way up to snuff. But y'all, I was watching The Weekend today with Jonathan Capehart. I can't never remember the other two, y'all. But they were talking to two of the Epstein survivors. And they were saying that James Comey is going to have, they're going to go, I don't know those particular two, but some of his survivors are going to go and have a private meeting with Comer and I guess his other, is it Comer or Comer, I think. Is don't have a private meeting about with the survivors. Well, my thing is, if they're coming out showing their face, why are you having a private meeting? Because y'all remember how they tried to make Ghislaine Maxwell look like, first they tried to make her look like she was a victim. This lady that went out, a grown woman. She wasn't a kid. She wasn't underage like them. She was a grown woman. Went out and groomed them, broken young girls. So she and Epstein could have relations with them. Because they just reminded us she was having relationships with them first. And then she passed them on to Epstein. So this predator that they tried to make look like a hero, like we should feel bad for her. She's sitting in this prison, in this federal prison, and that's why she had to go to Club Fed, because we should feel bad for her. A whole stone cold predator, but yet the victims get no airtime. Make it make sense. And if the MAGA in the House, MAGA in the Senate want to hide this, are they in the Epstein files too? Are there family members in the Epstein files too? Because some ain't right. Why would you want? And I get so sick of America always trying to make women, no matter how young, can be 5 or 6 years old. I was about 8 when I was molested. 5 or 6 years old feel guilty for something that they had no control over. We're not doing it anymore. Just like we're not going, black people are not going to let folks define this right. Black people are not going to let anybody other than us define what's racist for us, what it's like to be black. We're not doing it anymore. The mainstream media ain't gonna tap us down. They're not gonna tell us we're saying racist too much or whatever. Them days are over. It's the same as with sex survivors. And I'm talking about women and men, because just think about the men that are survivors that never say a word, but always have some kind of problems in their marriage and stuff because they feel guilty about something that they couldn't control because they too were children. What we're gonna do in this age, this gilded golden uh, uh, age that Donald J. Trump got us in, we're gonna pull the covers all the way back on America. We ain't gonna pull it some of the way back. We're gonna pull it all the way back on America, and we're gonna do a rewrite. Because for America to survive, we're not going back to how it was. We're gonna get better, or we're gonna crash. There's no in between. We're gonna get better, or we're gonna crash. We're not gonna let the billionaires and millionaires dictate to us what's normal and what should be said any longer. We're gonna live our lives out loud, out loud, and unapologetically. And that's what's getting ready to happen. I think that those women have so much courage. We cannot forget that they were the victims, not Jeffrey Epstein, not Giselle Maxwell, not the men that helped to abuse them. And I don't care who they are. If they Democrat or MAGA, you have to be exposed. You have to be exposed. And we're not going to play this little game of, we're really doing something, but we're not going to let their transcript out. But we're going to let Ghislaine Maxwell say her piece with Donald J. Trump's private attorneys that he's put in place. We ain't finna do that. The gig is up. You got it. From an angry black woman out of Tennessee, y'all, don't worry about council culture. Stay woke so you ain't got to get woke. The have nots will defeat the haves. Welcome to the poor people's revolution. All right, boo boo.